Good, we're recording.
Perfect. Alrighty. Hello, friends. My name's Madison. I'm an Emerald leader on Lex's team. And me and Olivia are going to be dropping some tips, tricks, and everything you need to know about TikTok. It's became me and my daughter's new favorite app. My kid loves it. And then, so I am just going to say that if you have not downloaded the app TikTok, download it. That's your first step. It seems super silly to say, but I literally waited 7 months to download it, and even though everyone was telling me it was the place to be. So download it, start your account, get everything situated. It's super weird, and you will think you look like the biggest dork on the planet recording these TikToks. But one, they're so fun, and two, it's such an algorithm, it's just so new that no one's caught on to it yet. So everyone is seeing everything. Like, I've been on the For You page already. I don't know, Olivia, have you been on the For You page? Yeah. Like, it's so easy. And like the For You page is literally like their feed. So, like, anyone who's anyone, and like if you just tag hashtag For You page or hashtag For You, it'll put you on the page. And as soon as people start seeing it and liking it and sharing it and commenting on it, it'll bump it up more and more. So more people see it, which is how these people go viral. So, hold on, let me turn this down so that the sound's not on. So this is what your profile will look like. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Ignore the giant ass crack in the screen. That happened today. So that's not it. Anyway, these are the videos I've done so far. So we've done probably 10. One has almost 900 views, which that's a lot for just starting. That's like 900 people watching your story. And I've never had 900 people watch my story. So like, I was pretty excited about it. And they have, so essentially how I started was I posted one video, and it was literally some dance video of me and Layla. And it got like 3 views. Now it has 19. But like 3 the first day I put it up there. And then I started messing with the app. So if you go to the home page of the app, there's a For You page and a following page. So the For You page is where all the people go, where you have like 12.1K. Good night, go to bed, thanks. A bunch of likes, comments, and then you scroll and they're just videos or whatever. And you can take the audio. So like this lady's probably doing an audio voiceover. I'm going to literally spank you on. Do not take my computer again. Got nothing. Okay, thank you. So she probably has a voiceover. So if you go to this little button down here, you can click that, and it'll take you to this, and you can add that sound. I just added something I've never heard before in my favorites. You can add it to your favorites. So now you can practice that voiceover, because she got 111.1K people like this audio. So that many people have seen it, liked it. She has like 275 comments, over 3,000 shares, like so many things from this audio. So you can take it, save it, and use it for later. Another thing that I have seen on here is you get more likes, follows, comments, etc. if it's an original piece from you. So like I see a lot of people's like story times where they say like a 60-second story about something crazy that happened to them, or people make their own weird dances to songs, and like those go viral, and then people copy those and go from there. So apparently if you do original audio, it gets on the For You page faster because it's not a copied audio. I don't know if you've had or if you've seen that, Olivia, but I've read that and listened to it and a bunch of other trainings I've done on it. And then it has a discover page where all the popular trends are, and your inbox. So this is where people who like your videos, who follow you or whatever, will be here. And then there is a messaging box. So people who like, say you do Nicole, I don't even know how to say her last name, Hassinger, is super big on TikTok right now. She's actually been on the For You page multiple times. And she does TikToks about like the business or whatever and uses them, and people message her about them. So that's where those would go essentially. Olivia, do you have anything to add? You're muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you for a second.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The stupider you look, the bigger you go. The more views you'll get. The more idiotic you feel, and seriously, if you look stupid, they're gonna watch it. Like, I did this stupid, I cannot dance, first of all. First of all, I'm the worst dancer ever. When I was like 17 and I went with my friends to bars and stuff, I was not very wild. I did it for like 2 months with my friends and took their drunk asses home. So that tells you how wild I was. But I would try to dance and they would laugh at me when they were drunk. So that tells you how bad of a dancer I am. So I tried though the other day, and I have like 1,200 views on that one, and I thought I was famous. I was like, oh, look at that. I got 1,200 views. And I
know. I got to 800 and I was like, oh, snap. Mama, I made it.
Right? It's like, oh, yeah, I did this. But the biggest thing, another big thing on TikTok right now is like outfit of the days. And I've been doing Jules's and Maggie's. And I love dressing them up anyway. It's like my favorite thing. And one of Jules's went pretty big the other day too. Like about 1,100 views or something like that.
Yeah. It's all about following the trend. And like with apps like this, it's like Vine. If you remember Vine back in the day, and people would make those silly vines, and like that's how David Dobrik got famous, and like all these huge YouTubers that are YouTubers now got famous off of Vine. That's what this is, just the newer version of it. And so it's just 15 seconds of something funny you can do in those 15 seconds. So like I did I did one, there's this audio, and it's like, I got a text from my ex the other day, said he missed me. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm at a funeral. And he's like, oh my God, who died? And I was like, my feelings for you did. And it was like, bye, effer, or whatever. And like, it, people love it. Wick walk? What?
It was like Wick Whack, but it's not Wick Whack. It's like, do you remember when we were in college? Like, I remember when I was in community college. It was like this, I can't remember exactly what the app was called, but it was something where college kids would go on there and you can look in your area. And it was basically, I don't remember the last app that you said, but it was something like that app. And people would just go on and talk about it. Yeah, like Vine, but instead of videos, it was just like text.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But Vine, here's the thing, you guys. There's going to be apps like this for the rest of our life. TikTok will be around for a long while, just like Vine was. And then it'll kind of die off. And then like a year later, something else will come out, a good app, just like it. For some reason, we like new apps named different things that are the same thing that we used to do. But it's fun and it's exciting, and people want to laugh. People go on this app not to see who the president's arguing with today or anything like that. They go on this app to laugh. They go on this app to feel good for a second when they feel like their life is falling apart. I have noticed this because no one here's the thing what I've noticed, because I do a lot of interaction on the For You page because I want to grade my following 1 and 2. I want people to like see my name. So like if you interact with the algorithm, you interact more, the more likely you are to get on the For You page. So I interact a lot on the For You page, and a lot of the people with the most comments, I am literally doing something. What do you need? I can't show them the video because it'll copyright me. So I can't. Maybe I'll show them another time. Okay. Um, stop talking. Now I forget what I was saying. Jesus, what was I just talking about? Someone remind me. Does anyone remember what I was talking about?
That people go on there to laugh.
Oh, yeah, for your page. So I've interacted a lot, and the people with the most interactions are the people that do the dumbest stuff. The people that are making the fools of themselves. The people that get their parents, like people who have older parents, when they get their parents to do something with them on TikTok, like a dance. People think that stuff is so funny, and they just literally blow it up. It is all about making people laugh, and you feel like an idiot. I feel like an idiot every time I record one of these. I'm like, Madison, you're dying inside. How old are you? Give me a break. We're not 12 anymore. And then I'm like, yeah, but like this is gonna go viral because I literally like, because it's funny. And I'm 23. And why am I on an app with 12-year-olds? Okay. Second, there are a lot of kids on the app. A lot of children. What I will say is be very, very careful about it's really easy to tell who the young kids are. It's the people that are like almost 18, but like still underage, but like look like they're 25 that you have to watch out for because they're on there. They will follow you or you will follow them or whatever, and then you'll realize that they're a child. So like that's one thing I watch out for because like on Facebook and Instagram, you can kind of tell by their feed how old they are. On here, it's very hard because, well, one, I don't know what we're feeding our kids these days, but they all look like they're older than they are. Okay? There are teenage boys on this app that look like they're 25, and I feel very disgusting. Okay? It's a real thing. Like, I don't know who's feeding these kids what they're eating, but it's not fun. Even the girls, I'm like, you are not 17. Okay, you're 17. Like, so it's very hard to tell on this app. And so it's very easy to follow them and then like they'll be interested. And so you just have to make sure that you're like watching out for that because we don't want kids following or wanting to join because they can't. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's pretty simple. And then when you add a video, so it'll take you to like this screen, obviously. Say hi. If you hit the sound button on the top, you can go to this favorites. Hold on. Come on, work for me. Can you see that? Okay. There's like this favorites button. You'll click the favorites, and that's all of the audios that you have saved to voiceover. So music, oh geez. Music, funny people saying, there's a lot of Kevin Hart ones on there. They're really funny. There's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on there, Layla wants me to inform you. She really likes that one. And then there's on this page, it's like the trending songs, the ones that are going to get like the most likes, saved different categories or whatever. So you'll click them, you'll add them on there, and they're 15-second videos. And some do not go over 15 seconds. So it's kind of fast. You kind of have to learn it pretty quick. But it's super fun. It's super easy. And it's so, like, you can write on it and you can do all of that fun stuff. And there's filters and things that you can add on to it. There's, like, different things where you can, like, morph yourself and, like, a different picture will come up. And, like, it's very confusing. And I haven't quite gotten the filters down yet. I haven't gotten that far on it. I've gotten a lot of stuff down, but the filters still confuse me. So, Olivia, do you use the filters?
I did morph on both my kids because it was sad and sweet because, you know, it's like they change so much so fast. You on the morph, like you were talking about, you can only do 5 photos. So it goes really fast. And I thought most of the filters were kind of dumb, to be honest. So I never used them.
Yeah, the filters are interesting because they're not like what you would think they would be. Like when you hear TikTok filters, you expect them to be a certain, I don't know what I expected them to be, but I expected them to be something that's better. And like they're just like really bad filters that cover it. Like almost like Snapchat filters, but worse.
Exactly.
And it's like, that doesn't look right. So I'm just not going to filter it. And just don't filter it. Just add the sound. Everyone goes on there and like looks perfect. All of my videos, I look like a hot mess mom because that's who I am on the inside. That's who I am on the outside. So like, I want to be so authentic that people are like, yep, that's her. That's the mom that does dance videos with her daughter or does these voiceovers, and it's just making people laugh. And I haven't done one about the business yet, only because I just haven't made it. I've watched Nicole do one, and I'm going to do the one she did, but I just haven't made it yet. But do ones that are funny and get the hang of it and get like the gist of it and play with it, so you know exactly what you're doing. Because I did one like, it's like, what's your name? Where are you from? What's the drink when you get drunk? What's your sign? And then what's your song? And so you're able to like put the text there for 5.5 seconds, and then it goes away, and then the next text will pop up and it'll go away, and then the next text, like it'll go in a sign. So if you mess with it, it kind of gives you a way to, when you do the things about the business, when you write on your pictures, it's not just like a bunch of word vomit on the picture. So it's not 15 seconds of just and you're able to like get more things out and like make it look super classic and good while still promoting your business. And make it fun. This app is not, the people don't go to it to see those long drawn out posts that we do on like Facebook or Instagram, or those posts about serious things. They're on here to laugh. They're on here to see people literally make fun of themselves. And as much as you feel silly, you'll start to fall in love with it. Like, it's actually so fun, and it keeps you on your toes because you never know which video is going to go viral. You really don't. It's such a numbers game, and it's such dependent on it, who's going to see it and when they're going to see it and what it is, that like you never know when you're going to go viral. You could think it's the stupidest. Every time I make a video, I'm like, this one's going to go viral, and it never does. And I'm like, dang it, I thought I was right that time. But like, it's going to be that one that you're like, this is the stupidest video I've ever recorded in my entire life, and people are going to literally laugh at me. And then it all of a sudden has 12,000 likes and 12 million views, and you're like, holy cow, that's the one. So it's still so new and so fresh. It's something that you definitely have to play around with and try to figure out what your will look like. But it's fun. It's brand new, so everyone is on it and everyone's paying attention. What? Yik Yak? Is that what the app's called? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yik Yak. Sounds like I'm gonna vomit. Like when you're like sick and you're about to vomit, it's like Yik Yak. But sorry, it sounds so bad, but like I've never heard of that before. Interesting. See, I'm telling you, like Yik Yak, TikTok, Vine. Now it's YouTube. Like, there's so many places that you can just put your name out there. But definitely play around with it. Do you have any last tips, Olivia?
Vine was awesome. Okay, it was hilarious. Honestly, I liked it better than TikTok. But 90s and 2000s will always be better than the new ones, but it's fine. It's fine. We can do this. But like, I got on there and I was really confused at first because it is very confusing. It takes a long time to just figure it all out before you even start videoing. And figuring out the sounds was really, really hard. You have to like go through the For You page and like pick sounds that you think you can do that sound like you, really. Like, it has to be something that you can, I don't know, associate with, because if not, it don't even look right. And then it's hard. It's hard to get the gist of, but once you do, it's so much fun, like you said.
Yeah, and it really doesn't take like a long time to get used to it. Like, I think I got the hang of it by like the third day, and then I was like, oh, like I overcomplicated it. Like, you scroll through the For You page, you like comment on people's things, oh my god, that was so funny. This is a comical video. Can't wait to remake mine. Or, oh my gosh, you're very fit. How did you get that fit? And then they comment back and tell you how they got all these muscles. And you're like, yeah, I'm too lazy. But thanks for the comment back. Like, now they know who you know what I mean? Like, and then they go to your page. So that it's just like interacting on Facebook when you message someone and then they go to your page and like, oh, what do you do? And then they go to your page and they're like, oh my god, this lady's hilarious. Why don't I follow her? And then they follow you. And then all of a sudden you have another follower. And it doesn't happen. For some people, it happens overnight. I'm not one of those people. Okay? It didn't happen overnight for me. I think I have 13 followers. 13.
I have no idea how many.
A whole 13 of them. They like all my stuff though. But like only 13 so far. But I know that one of these videos I'm going to do, or me and Layla are going to do, or when we're in Florida, we're going to do a bunch of them, are going to go viral. And then all of a sudden I'm going to have a bajillion followers. And I'm going to be like, oh, so this is life. I feel like the Rachel Hollis of TikTok. It's going to be awesome. No, it definitely takes some getting used to. I definitely suggest scrolling through the For You page, finding people that click with you. So I follow a lot of like the ones that go single mom check, and like they're like, hi, it's like the stupid thing. Hi, my name is blah blah blah, and I'm a single, whatever. But I follow them because I'm obviously a single mom, and like, hello, we have so much in common. And then I comment and I'm like, oh my god, I love this video. Like, I'm a single mom. Let's be friends. And so then they'll follow you because they're looking for followers. Those ones are literally looking for followers. It says it in the video. So like, I go through and I like those ones, and then I go through those comments and I follow those people, and I'm like, oh my god, blah blah blah, and I interact with those comments because then those people will go and follow. So it's kind of getting the gist of like, it's kind of a lot of interacting at first because you're trying to figure it out and you're trying to understand how the flow works, because there's not really a flow right now. Like, there's not an algorithm really to it. People just kind of pop up on there all the time. But if you're interacting and like getting the gist of like, I highly suggest doing like 6 videos of just practice and messing with them, and not necessarily ever posting them, but just like taking the video, trying the lip, because you don't actually say the words, you lip sync. So it's literally like you're lip syncing words, and it's so funny. And so you're lip syncing, and then you can like add text, or you can change the filter, or you can adjust the timer, or you can do all of these things that you can mess with to get the next time. Because girl didn't know there was a timer on this app and did the bippity boppity boo and like was getting dressed with Layla. So like the way it works is the first half of it's like bippity boppity boo, like the fairy godmother, and you're not ready. And then the boom comes and you're all of a sudden ready. But this girl didn't know there was a timer, okay? So I kept having to pause it. So it's very like dysfunctional because it's like I'm moving my hand to like stop the video and then to start the video because I didn't know there was a timer. Because I didn't do enough research before I did that one. Okay, that was my bad. But I highly suggest that because I like did a few and I was like, oh, I should have not posted that and just tried to figure out a better way to do that because it was not right. But I was like, whatever. It's funny.
Mom, there's like this is that has
I don't know what you're saying.
Hi.
What do you mean? Okay, you're not speaking, so stop.
Mom,
What? I'm trying to train some peeps right now.
Plus
What about Disney Plus?
that has been with Mel.
Oh, The Descendants. I don't know what that has to do with anything that I was talking about, but okay. Thank you. Lay down. Thanks.
With the baby Bobby Boo.
Oh, Cinderella. Yeah. And the fairy godmother in that movie. Anyway. Any last tips? I can talk about the app all day long, but I feel like I'm repeating myself.
If you can dance, that's probably the best way to go viral. Or if you can sing like really, really well. But if not, you might not. Or if you're really, really awful at those things, that'll make you go viral.
So there's this video that now has like the recording. So it was like the New York song with, what is it, Alicia Keys? In New York. Yeah, that one. I can't sing, so I'm not even going to try. That video has an audio with it. And people are pretending that that's their voice. And their friends are like, oh my God, I didn't know you could do that. And like doing all that stuff. Well, someone flipped it and actually used their voice and was like, I don't know why they're faking it. Why not just sing? And she sucked. And she all of a sudden had like, poof, millions of people followed her because it was funny. Oh my God, you guys, I have never laughed so hard in my life. She was awful. Tone deaf. Awful. Me, awful. Okay? And it was so funny. So, like, whether you're good at it or you're bad at it, either way, you can be good at this app because someone is going to think you're hilarious and share you. Like, it's
I'm not as
literally
bad as some of my friends, but not as good as my best friend. And so I'm like somewhere in this weird average thing that is not working.
Okay, but average people still get on the For You page, all right? We still get there. We just take a little bit more time. Me and my sister, my little sister, tried to do like the floating table one where the legs go under the arms and you're like balancing and then you put your arms up and you float. You don't really float, but you float. We could not get it. But we kept videotaping it so we could post our fails on my sister's page. And she got like 1,200 views on it because it was so funny. Like, we literally sucked. We didn't even do it.
Have you seen the hand gestures one? Lex trying to do it, but you're supposed to jump and like do that one. And I was like, I'm not doing that. My fat tail would be on the floor and then I would get a million views.
No. Yeah. So like go through the For You page. Take like a day and a half literally to like go through not all day. Please don't spend all day on TikTok. It'll suck you in. Don't spend all day on TikTok, okay? Do your other stuff and then get on TikTok.
Yes.
Because it will suck you in for hours. And you won't realize that you are been sucked in for hours until all of a sudden you look at your phone and it's midnight. And when you looked at it the last time, it was 9 p.m., okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's real life.
I agree.
So do everything else on social media. Do your Facebook, do your Instagram, do your whatever else you do first before you touch TikTok, because TikTok will keep you entertained for hours and hours because it's freaking hilarious. So, no TV. Exactly. There's no money in it if you're not signing anything from it. So, like, right now, it's just an app that you're trying to get your face out there and you're trying to become TikTok famous, because then those people will go to your Instagram and then those people go to your face. Like, that's basically what the gist of it is. It's like a tunnel going to the other part of you, which is your business part. So, like, it's just a bridge to get there. So don't get sucked into it. You can make money off TikTok. It is not impossible. But you just have to, like, know that you're going to get sucked into it. So do everything else first, because that's where you're going to make your money first. And then go to TikTok, because it is fun and it's so entertaining. But it'll get you. It's the worst scroll hole you'll ever be in your entire life. That's non-exaggeration.
That's the best.
It is the best, but it's like when you think scroll hole, like Facebook, you're scrolling for like 20 minutes and you're like, oh, I just wasted so much. No, you waste hours on TikTok. Okay, they're 15-second videos, so you think they don't take that much time? No, sis, they take a lot of time for some reason, and I'm not sure why. So just make sure that you do everything else first before you get on TikTok. That is my one rule for every single day. I do everything else first, and then I am allowed to binge TikTok before I have to go to bed. Because one, I love it, and two, I'll interact and like get followers and stuff. But I think that's it. It's just fun. Like, I don't know. Like, it keeps it entertaining.
And hashtags. Don't forget your hashtags.
Don't forget your hashtags. Hashtag everything. You have like what, 120 characters?
I'm not really
Like
sure
that?
about that. I just know you're supposed to hashtag for you and FYP and for your page challenge, whatever.
And they're also, so when you, here, hold on. So when you go and you add something, so one moment, please. Hi, we're just going to pretend like this is a TikTok. Woohoo, yay us. Okay. So you'll click this red check mark over here, and it'll bring you to this page where it just replays it or whatever. You'll hit next, and that's where you can like add your text or whatever. It'll go to describe your video. If you hit this hashtag button right here, it will pop up with multiple hashtags with these emojis by it. Those are the hashtags that are blowing up right now. Those are the hashtags people are using that are getting on the For You page. These are the hashtags that people are using to become TikTok famous. So I use the ones that kind of go with the video I'm posting. So like for this one, I would probably do like self-love, hashtag cinematics, hashtag For You page, hashtag viral, hashtag if it has something to do with me and Layla, hashtag single mom. Like hashtag those things because people look up hashtags to find videos of people that are like them. So like you could hashtag dog mom or hashtag, I don't know, your favorite football team. Someone's gonna hashtag that. Oh, hashtag Super Bowl because that's next weekend. Hashtag Super Bowl. Someone's looking at Super Bowl because all those boys are trying to decide if Chiefs or the 49ers are going to win, and they're arguing about it, and they're going to go find your page, and they're going to click on it because any guy will click on any girl's profile. Trust me. And I'm going to be like, oh, she's kind of funny, and then follow you because they're dudes.
Okay, but football is awesome. Why you gotta be sexist?
I'm not. Football's dope. I'm not. It was just the first thing that popped into my mind.
I'm just really sad that the Patriots ain't on there, but my husband's really excited about the 49ers being there. So I guess it's a compliment.
I just like the 49ers.
Last year.
So we're going for the Chiefs. Sorry.
The 49ers better win. But anyways, the hashtags are just as important as they are on Instagram. Instagram is the hashtags are super important, and they are on that too. And it's basically the same thing as Instagram. When you like click the done, you can swipe through it and change the filters just like on Instagram, and you can add your stickers or whatever, basically just like Instagram. It's pretty awesome. That's what I figured out after that.
And then, because also on the Discover page is those top hashtags. So hashtag get the look, hashtag what I thought, hashtag shopping haul, hashtag I don't know what that is, something contest, hashtag I'm an expert, hashtag busted dream, hashtag pet pog, hashtag see ya, hashtag office life. Like all these hashtags that people are hashtagging because they're getting volume. So if you use these hashtags, you'll end up in these categories. Transitions. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. What the do you know what she's talking about? I don't know what she's talking about.
I think she means, the transition from one thing to the other. Like if you're wearing pajamas and then go into like
dressy. That is big right now. It's everywhere. The ones I really love are the ones that when the firemen and the police officers do theirs.
So,
men in
I'm
I'm a sucker for a man in the uniform.